Money raw, yeah, I'm looking at the bank, say miss, I do not want to jail, yeah, nuts with my gang, you be just a stank, cover on my chain.
Guys, some great stuff here. Glad Dave Chappelle's talking about this. This special seems very unique. We're really talking about some serious issues, so I'm just going to give you my opinions off the top of my head, guys. I have nothing written, nothing planned, so let's jump right into what he was saying. So the whole George Floyd incident, terrible. I can't even watch the full video because it's just terrible. Those police officers, all four of them should be charged, and I just believe like that's just an act of evil. And what I claim evil is pretty much the absence of love. Like no love. That person's just in a very dark place. I actually feel like heaven and hell are both on this earth. You could live in heaven, it just means you're living a great life. Or you could live in hell, it just means you're going through so much. You're depressed, you're in a bad place mentally. So I think all four of those cops were in a bad place mentally, and they should all be charged, they should all be prosecuted. And what happened to George Floyd, I mean, that is just terrible. In terms of the protesters and the looters, I'm with the protesters. Keep fighting the good fight, like Dave Chappelle said. I understand the reason why people are looting, but I just don't think it's a smart thing to do because it kind of destroys those communities that you're trying to fight for. Like Black Lives Matter is trying to fight for black people, but yet the looters are destroying the stores and the places where black people in those communities need to shop. So I feel like the looting is very detrimental to the cause. It makes the cause seem kind of fake, and it gives people a reason to kind of point out the hypocrisy of the cause, right? And not only that, but I feel like Black Lives Matter and all these movements have been infiltrated by people that want to continuously divide us. And this is my next topic. Pretty much what I'm going to say is the media, what he was saying, Don Lemon, all these people in the media are just there to divide us, guys. This is not really a race war. This is a class warfare. This is the rich versus everybody else. If you can't see that, the rich is pretty much pitting us against each other. You know, whether you believe in the left or the right, the rich wants us to constantly fight, divide and conquer, guys. It's the oldest strategy in the book. If everybody's at each other's necks, the rich people could just scoot right by, right in plain sight. They don't even need to hide what they're doing and do whatever they want, which they're pretty much doing. Like I said, the looting is destroying these neighborhoods. All these mom and pop little shops, they're all gonna go out of business. Who's gonna like step in? A business like Walmart, you know what I mean? And that's another billionaire making more money. The Waltons, they own that business of Walmart. So they're gonna make more money out of this whole situation. You think because you burn down a Target, it really affects the owners? They got insurance money. They're laughing to the bank, bro. They're gonna build like 3 more stores. Not in that same location because there's no point. You know what I mean? They're like, we'll just ditch that location, get our insurance money, and build like 3 more businesses in different locations, you know, in like the suburbs. So I feel like be very wary of the media, guys. The media is always trying to divide and conquer because if the media had peace, if the world was at peace, there would be nothing for the media to even write about or talk about. So the media is always constantly wanting drama and conflict. So be very wary about all these groups that are fighting because they're infiltrated, like I said. And if you're out there protesting, you're a part of a bigger project. You're almost like a pawn in the game. So don't be a pawn for rich people. Don't be a pawn for all these organizations. Be a free-thinking human being. If you want to go protest, do it intelligently. Figure things out for yourself is what I'm trying to say. Be independent. Like he was saying, why do we need to listen to celebrities during this situation? Celebrities are all rich. They're all okay, bro. Like, they're going to make it. They're going to be okay. Why should we that are out here struggling, trying to make it day to day, have to listen to what they have to say? They live in a completely different world. That's what he was talking about. So celebrities' opinions during this situation are really not that crucial, you know? And the last thing he was kind of saying is Candace Owen. I feel like Candace Owen is just like a grifter. I don't know if you guys know what a grifter is, like an opportunist. She makes a lot of valid points, but I feel like she's always very hyperbolic. She says a lot of very hyperbolic things, or she over-exaggerates just so she could get into the conversation and then have people talk about what she was saying, just like he brought her up, you know? So like everybody's talking about what she's saying, but the reason why she has credence and why people actually listen to her is because some of her points are actually very valid. You cannot just completely dismiss Candace Owen because she actually says a lot of credible things, but she'll always throw in something so outrageous that kind of takes away from her argument, you know? So I feel like she's a smart person, but I feel like she's playing the game, right? That's what I mean. She's a grifter. She just wants kind of the fame and the money and the accolades. I'm not sure if her heart's really in it, but I don't know her as a person, so it's hard for me to see from a distance. But this is just part one, guys. A lot of crazy things to talk about. Let me know if I missed something in the comment section. But what I really want people to take away from this is most police officers, guys, are good people. Most people on this planet are good people. Whether that's white, whether that's black, whether that's Hispanic, whether that's a female, whether that's a male, whether you're straight, whether you're gay, like, people are good people. Like 10 to 20% of people are bad. They're just evil people and they got their own thing going on. And yes, they're gonna try and bring you down. They're gonna try and whatever, you know? They're gonna try and spread the evil. But at the end of the day, for the most part, I think most people are bad. And it's okay to be who you are. It's okay to be white. If you're white, it's okay. I'm a black man. It's okay to be black. We don't need to fight each other. We're in the same position. You know, when I go to work and I see a white person, it's like we're at the same job. We're making the same amount of money. We shouldn't be at each other's throats because of what we believe, you know? So whether you're a Democrat, Republican, going into the fall election season is coming in America, things are going to get hectic. So be very wary, be very careful. When you go out to protest, be very careful, be aware of your surroundings. You don't want to get caught up, you don't want to get hurt, you don't want to get killed, you don't want to get arrested. There's been a lot of people getting in these situations, and when you're there, it's too late to back out. Like when you're in the moment, when you're in the situation, you just can't get out and leave. So take care of yourself, guys. Try not to be so much a part of protests and all this stuff, and if you're gonna do it intelligently. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. We're gonna do part 2 right now, guys, so follow me there. Let me know what you guys think. Peace. Guys, great stuff there by Dave Chappelle. Killed the whole special. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts. This is just off the top of my head, my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, but let's jump right into this. So let's talk about police and how they're dealing with their citizens. I think police need to be reformed a little bit. I think the training should be a lot stricter. I think it should take a lot more time for police to get to that position. And if they commit any crimes or they're charged with anything, I think they should have to actually pay double the amount of time that a normal person would, because they should be held to a higher standard. They're there to protect and withhold the law within society. So that's what I think about police. In terms of all institutions being corrupt, I think that's the major problem with the society. And it almost makes it like it's kind of fake. It's like what you see on TV. It's all like manufactured and manipulated just in order to get money off of you. So I feel like every institution is kind of that way. They seem like they're doing good. They seem like they care, but really deep down they only care about money. And if you could see the big picture, it's all a scam just to get the rich more money. So that's what I think about that. In terms of Dave Chappelle talking about news in the last clip, fake news is all over the place, guys. And this leads me to believe that most of history, and I love history, is fake, or if not fake, manipulated. And they only present it in a way that benefits them. You know what I mean? There are powers at B, and I'm not gonna get all conspiratorial and all that, but there are definitely people. Well, we all have to admit to this, okay? If you have more money on this earth, if you have more money on this earth, you're gonna have more power. So the people with the most amount of money, Jeff Bezos has $150 billion. He probably has more influence than Donald Trump does. He is sending packages to every country in the world. He has Amazon where they create shows. Those shows are in every country in the world. He could input some of his ideologies in these shows. So these billionaires who are in control of all these corporations, guys, they have endless, limitless money. And the crazy thing is they want more. They want more power. They want more money. It's like an endless, and I think this is my conclusion. This is my end point on this whole thing. I think nothing really changes on the planet Earth. We just go through cycles, and every cycle that happens repeats itself because the older people have already died off. So we're all going through this for the first time, but it already has happened in the past to older and dead generations, right? So again, like 100 years from now, there's going to be another group of people living that are going through something similar to this, because the human experience, guys, isn't really that different. We're all kind of consciously experiencing almost the same experience. It's just little variations in everybody's life. But in totality, I think we're all doomed to repeat this. Like, there's been people in power and rulers since time of like Egyptians and probably even Sumerians and the ancient Greeks. So it's like, yes, we slowly progress over time, and it takes a long time to progress. That's the whole point. People don't really get it. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time to progress. So we're doing better than most people think. We're doing okay. Like I said from the last video, guys, it's okay to be who you are. It's okay to be white. It's okay to be Hispanic. It's okay to be Asian. It's okay to be black. It's okay to like the fact that you are white, or you are Hispanic, or you are Asian, or you are black. And it doesn't have to mean that you're putting down someone else. It's okay to be proud of who you are. It's okay to respect other people as well and like other people for who they are. And guys, it's okay to just disconnect from all the bullshit and just live your life as a normal human being. Reconnect with your family, reconnect with nature, reconnect with your friends. Go outside. The pandemic is over. Turn off the news. Turn off all this stuff that's just trying to confuse you, trying to get you angry, trying to get you fearful, trying to put you in this constant state of pretty much confusion. Like I said, anger, fear. So you're always kind of just riled up. Just take a few seconds, breathe. You're alive. Your life isn't that bad. Everything is going to be okay. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm going to wrap it up. So hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. But let me wrap this one up, guys. So take care of yourself. Stay safe, because it is a crazy world and there are a lot of crazy people. But most importantly, guys, you already know by now. Peace.